Yeah, when you were trying to, talk about this fantastic female boxer that will soon introduce to our viewers, you saw the way I was smiling because I love the story.
Yeah.
We always come talk about the men, and we know that the women, they always do their bit, to represent Nigeria. The Commonwealth Games, I can't stop saying it. All of the gold medals we won, the women did it. When the Super Falcons play, we know they will do well. The Falconers, the Flamingos. And each time we have an opportunity to bring women to the spotlight, we do that just so the government will know that if you do good for the men, you must do better for the women. Let's introduce Elizabeth Oshoba. She is Nigeria's first female world boxing champion. I'll say it again. She's Nigeria's first female world boxing champion. As she hails from Ikare-Akoko in Ondo State, southwest Nigeria, she became a professional boxer just in 2022, November to be precise, right after she won silver at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham in 2022. I spoke to Elizabeth right after she won silver, and she said she wanted gold and that the world will hear from her. Yes, indeed, the world is talking about her now, Cecilia, because on January the 13th, right there in Copenhagen, Denmark, she defeated Italy's Michela Braga to become the WBC Silver World Featherweight Champion. You know what? She's right here in the United Kingdom with me. She's in Bristol. Let's welcome the champ. Good evening, Elizabeth. Welcome to Sports Tonight.
Good evening. Good evening.
Awesome. Good to have you on the show. Congratulations. We are super duper proud of you for what you've done for not just yourself and your family, but for Nigeria and the continent of Africa. You are the
Thank you very much.
WBC Silver World Featherweight Champion. Has this sunk in yet? How did you make it happen?
Thank you very much. It's just by the grace of God, It's by the grace of God and with the hard work, dedication, and prayer. I think that is what really makes it happen.
How difficult was that fight against Michela Braga?
To be honest, it was not an easy fight. It was a difficult and a tough fight, because I was noticed. I got a short notice, 2 weeks notice. I really got for the fight, and it was a festive period, December time. That is when I get the call that I need to fight in Denmark on January 13th. So it was December around Christmas period. So I was just at home, trying to enjoy my holiday, enjoy my Christmas, you get. So my manager just called me, oh, wow, you need to pick up your shoes. You need to get ready now. We're having a big fight in Denmark, January 13th. So I was like, wow, I can do this. Then he asked me, can you do it? I said, yes, I'll do it. By the grace of God, I'll do it, It was a short notice. So that makes it a bit more tough, the fight, you understand. I had to train, I had to shed weight, you understand. So it makes it a little bit tough for me, but I know I'm gonna win. I believe myself because of the hard work I've been putting in during the training, because I had my previous fight before the one of January 13th on the November 25th. That was when I get the IBO title. So
let's talk about your journey into professional boxing. I saw you in Birmingham during the Commonwealth Games, and I asked you what you wanted. You said you were going to win gold for your fans in Nigeria and for your boxing career, but you won silver. That experience in Birmingham, you took it and you became a pro boxer in November 2022. Did that experience at the Commonwealth Games motivate you also?
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah, it's really, really motivate me because I was not really happy I got the silver. I'll thank God I won the silver medal, but I was aiming for the gold. I was going for the gold, so I wasn't happy. So then it came out that way that I had to go with the silver. But it's really, really motivate me, to go more because I don't like when I lose. I don't like losing. You understand? As in Nigeria now, we know they carry last. So
I like that. Let me hand you over to Cecilia in Lagos.
Okay.
Elizabeth, your story is very remarkable. You won silver at the Commonwealth Games and then you became a professional. And 2024, now you are a world title holder. What was the journey like for you? How did you, get into boxing? And of course, why boxing of all sports?
Actually, I'm a sport lover right from day one. You understand? I love sports so much, but not boxing. I started boxing, let me say, 11 years ago when I was like 13 years because I was 24 now. So I started 11 years ago. So when I started, it's just so funny how I started because my brother just went out and he came back and he was like, he saw a boxing gym, a local boxing gym in my area at Tigboilu. So to be precise, it was like I would like you to do it because I saw a girl. She was really really like you, like the way you were slim and all that. I was like, no, I don't want to do boxing. No, I don't want to spoil my face. But due to my parents, they love sport. They love sport. They really really love sport as well. So my dad, my dad was like, okay, let's go. Then he put me in the car. He doesn't tell me we are going to the boxing gym. I won't follow him, yeah? He just told me I need to follow him to somewhere. So I jumped in the car, then he took me to the boxing gym. It was a local gym. So when I got there, I saw some females, I saw some girls boxing as well, boxers. I was like, wow. So if these people see me outside, will they beat me or what? So I said, no, I'll do it. I'll do this. And that is how I started. Then I have passion for it. I love it. Then I started going on my own. And that is how all the story started.
Interesting. I know that some people will tell you, when they started sport, they had people they look forward to. When you now understand that, yes, it's boxing for you, who were you looking up to? Do you have a role model or some of the boxers you look up to before you became a world champion?
Yeah, I have a role model. Like I have a Mayweather. I do look at him like the way, he's a world champion and everything about him. I like everything about him, the way he fights, the way he boxes, and actually Clarissa Shield as well.
Okay.
So when I want to do this boxing, like I want to take it as my profession. So I love Clarissa Shield as well because because of her power, she has the power, she has courage. So I watch her really, really well as well. So those are my role models.
No wonder you're 7-0, undefeated, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Austin.
I like it. I like it. When you said, is it Tigboilu to the world, So
Yeah.
Tigbo land in Songota, Ogun State, Southwest Nigeria, I'm sure they will be so proud of you. And that's where I want to stay. What a journey. You're from Ondo State, but you started boxing at 13 at Songota in Ogun State. Do you have an inspiring story from that experience growing up there and now you are the world champion?
Yes, because I'm from a poor background and the area is just a local area where I started Smart Boxing Club. That is where I started my boxing career. So it was a local place and no equipment, no facilities, you understand. So we just had to rough it. Then we just put sand, those sand inside the punching bag you get. That is what we punched. So it has not been easy. It was very, very tough, Being a Nigerian, doing boxing, you got some people discouraging you, a lot of discouragement, you understand. They will discourage you, like maybe guys will be telling you, oh, ladies, you are going for boxing. What are you seeing there? You understand? A lot of people, a lot of talk, a lot of side talks, but you won't actually look that side. So the journey wasn't easy. It was very, very tough because there is no sponsor. There is no one to help you. You just do your thing. You get at times, we'll go to gym with my coach. We'll go to, because I started boxing for Lagos State, then Lagos State Boxing Hall of Fame. So at times from Ogun State, from Songwo, we had to go to Lagos at Yaba side, Mubolaji Johnson, Bottle. So we had to go there without eating, without eating at times. At times that we won't have money. Even all this conductor will be like, oh, you guys should not laugh. Don't laugh in our boss. You understand? We don't want laughing. I will laugh with my coach. We will all go there because we want to go and box, because we want to go and watch boxing. You understand? So it's a very, very tough journey. I won't lie to you. It's not easy, but I just had to end. I just had to end because and I know one day I'm going to become a world champion. I have this belief in myself. And most people that we started, some people cannot they cannot they cannot continue with the struggling, you understand? They just had to stop because there is no one to help, there is no one to support. But I just keep going, I just keep doing it, that one day I'm going to become a world champion because I believe in myself. I'll actually become one.
Wow, what an inspiring story. What a motivational story. Thank you so much for not giving up. And you're just 24, you're world champion. You turned pro in 2022. You've already announced yourself to the world. What else should we be expecting from Elizabeth?
I think it's not going to stop there. I'm still going to keep striving. I'm going to keep going because I haven't gotten there yet. You understand? I still want to win the world title, the WBC world title. You understand? This the one I'm WBC silver. So I still want to go for the world title, and that's actually where I'm going. I want to be like number one. I want to have all the titles in my weight. So I keep striving. I keep going. I'm still going. I'm not stopping yet. You guys should expect more from me, 100%.
Yeah, and we are rooting for you. Cecilia, I'm sure you're doing the same.
Yeah, obviously we're rooting for you from here. But before we let you go, what advice will you give to those boxers who was trying and striving to be, to be someone like you in the future? And if you can tell us the story, how did you end up in the UK from Nigeria here?
Actually, when I met my manager, that's Sean Murray. I met him online. I think he saw some of my videos. So he was like, he messaged me and we started talking. So he was like, he wants to manage me, something like that. So I told him, no, if he can hold on because I need to represent my country. You get. Then unfortunately, we missed the Olympics game, the last Olympics game. Boxing did not go for the Olympic qualifier. So I was at the camp then. So I qualified for the national team. So actually, they didn't really go for the qualifier, so I missed the Olympics. So I told my manager, okay, I want to go for the Commonwealth Games. Then he said, okay, that's fine. He's going to wait. He's going to wait for me. So since then, he's been following my journey at the Commonwealth Games. He was there as well. He came all the way from his side to Birmingham to watch my fight. Like, he came almost every day. So he's a good person. He's there. So that was how I met him. So then from there, after the Commonwealth Games, we pick it up from there. It was like, do you want to turn pro now? Then I think it's the right time for me to turn pro because I know in the professional levels, that is where I really belong to because I know that is where I'm going to become the world champion. You understand? So I told him, okay, I'm ready. So that's how we started everything. Then he invited me after the Commonwealth Games. I went back to Nigeria. Then he invited me back into the UK. So that was how we started the whole thing, the whole professional stuff.
All right, the message to the teenagers out there.
Sean, thank you so much for your support. We'll continue to tell this beautiful story of Elizabeth Oshoba. Hopefully we'll see Sean and find a way to, get Sean to also say he's part of his story for contributing to this fantastic achievement of Elizabeth. Cecilia, I wanted her to go, but I think we still want her to drop words of inspiration for young boxers, particularly young female boxers like yourself, because we know the stereotyping is still going on back home. People are like, oh, instead of you to do something serious, you want to go and become a boxer. What do you have to say to them? And now you're in the United Kingdom. You've seen how things are done professionally. What do you want to say to the Boxing Federation, to the government of Nigeria, so that we can, develop boxing in Nigeria?
Actually, what I would say to the young ones coming, I would like to tell them not to give up. You understand? No matter how the situation, they should not give up on their dreams. They should keep pursuing their dreams. They should not give up. No matter how it is today, tomorrow is going to be okay. It's going to be fine tomorrow. They should not just give up. They should just keep striving, keep going. And one day, their hustle is going to pay.
And for the federation and the government?
Nigeria Federation, I would like to plead with the government. Like, they should help boxing as well. The way they are helping football. The way they are giving listing here to footballs, like they should help boxers as well. Like they should provide us good facilities, like good equipment. And I think with that, and most of the boxers at the national level, they should try and, maybe they'll put them on salary, they'll place them on salary every month, and, there's no one to support. Like, I've been there, nobody to support even. And with this boxing, you can't say you want to go and be doing some other things aside. I mean, in Nigeria, you can't say you want to, because if you really, really want to become a champion, you have to be focused on boxing 100%. You cannot cheat. Understand? You cannot cheat in boxing. Like, you can't say, okay, I want to go and do some stuff again. Like, I want to go and be walking, or because when I was boxing, I don't have the chance to walk, because I know if I walk, it's going to distract me from boxing, because I realize, I want to go to work today, I won't be able to train. Then how do I want to become the world champion? How do I want to become a champion when there's someone out there training every day, going to the gym every day? So will I say I want to go to work 5 days and go to the gym 2 days? How will I gain you understand? How will I become the champion? How do I want to do that? So I did not do any work. So I do only boxing because it's my profession. Nothing is there, but I just keep doing it because I believe the hustle is going to pay off. So if they can try and help, like, maybe, I know we have a lot of boxers in Nigeria, but maybe the ones at the national level, you understand, they should just try if they can be giving them some things like salary every month for them to survive.
Motivate them, yeah.
People out there, they really want to boss, but because they don't have this, they don't have something to keep them, they have to go and work. They have to go back to work and go and work, and they left whatever they are doing at the gym. They leave everything concerning boxing, then they went to work. So I just plead with the government and do that and provide some equipment as well, training facilities. So I think we are good to go. Like, we have a lot of champions in Nigeria, a lot of champions that they can become world champions too. If they can support them.
WBC silver world featherweight champion Elizabeth Oshoba, thank you so much for your time on the show. You've got an inspiring story we'll continue to tell the world, and I hope you stay focused and keep ruling your world. Thank you so much for your time on our show tonight.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
So that's it. Elizabeth Oshoba speaking to us from our base in Bristol, United Kingdom. What a story. We'll continue to tell it because it is one that can inspire young persons, not just in Nigeria, but all over the world. That's it. Let's go on this quick break. Now, when we come back, everything going down right there at the Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. We get our attention. Don't go anywhere. Stay.